Laura Kulagowska, author of the Smart Patients Healthcare Handbook. In these videos, we're going to be unboxing a healthier life. In my book, we inventory, organize, and analyze your health so you have more proactive control of your health and more confidence at the doctor. In these videos, we're going to talk about small tasks or challenges you can do to improve your health. Today is a short and easy task everyone can do. We're going to take a few minutes to tackle your home pharmacy, often referred to as your medicine cabinet. If you're at home right now watching videos, why don't you do this right now with me? Pause the video, grab a bag or a box, and go around your home collecting all the over-the-counter prescription and supplements you have in various locations around your home. If you're not at home, think about doing this quick task tonight or schedule it into your weekend. It won't take but a few minutes and you'll be super glad you did. If you don't have a home pharmacy and you're curious about what it should contain, I'm going to go through mine right now along with you. Here's the container I keep my pharmacy in my kitchen cabinet. Now, we've been told for years not to keep our medications in our actual bathroom medicine cabinet. And that's true for pills, capsules, and powders for the most part. They don't do well in very warm, humid environments for long-term storage. However, I don't hold fast to that as a rule because we all need to organize our life in a way that works for us as individuals. If not having those items in your bathroom causes you to forget to take a needed medication, then throw caution to the wind and store 30 days worth in the bathroom and warehouse the remaining 60 of, say, a 90-day supply in a cool, dry place. Your medications are not going to spoil in 30 days. Let's see what I have in my pharmacy, what can stay, what can go, what I'm missing. We're going to look at the dates, discard expired product. If you have expired prescriptions, you can take those to your pharmacy and they will dispose of that medication and they'll recycle the container. Oh, before I get started, I just want to remind you that I am not a doctor. I'm not your doctor. I'm just a consumer of healthcare that likes to be super organized, and I want to bring you with me. Now, all of us are unique, and our home pharmacies are going to be as unique as we are. All we're doing here today is looking at what is expired, and is your home pharmacy filled with the things that you anticipate needing? This first category is pain relievers, fever, and inflammation reducers. Currently, in my home pharmacy, I have a gigantic bottle of ibuprofen. You may have a prescription for these types of items. Look at the dates. I know mine expired in April of 2020. So recently I picked up what I normally have, these smaller sizes of acetaminophen and ibuprofen. I don't typically keep aspirin. That's normally an item that I don't have. I normally don't have a giant bottle of ibuprofen in my home pharmacy. But in December of 2017, I broke my shoulder on the way home for the holidays, and I couldn't get my pain prescription that was written in Arizona filled in California. So my mom was nice enough to give me her giant bottle of ibuprofen, and I ended up taking it home with me. The next group of items you might have are antihistamines, decongestants, and cough medicines. Now, I don't have allergies or sinus issues serious enough to have these types of medications on hand. But if you do, check the dates. What I do have on hand are cold and flu remedies that I like to use. I have a homeopathic flu remedy. I used to keep a cold and a flu homeopathic remedy, but I find the flu works great for both, so I just buy one now. And if that doesn't work because I've taken it a little bit too late in the cold flu cycle, then I go for my trusty bottle of sneezing, runny nose, cough, knock you out drops because I need some rest when I'm not well, and this helps me get better faster. Next, I have a topical antibiotic ointment, and I keep that in my Band-Aid box. I actually keep a topical antibiotic and a Band-Aid box under every sink in my house because that's typically where you're going to run when you get a wound and you want to clean it up. Now, I also prefer a antibiotic ointment to a cream because I'm a big fan of wet wound healing. How about you? Do you prefer an antibiotic ointment or an antibiotic cream? Let me know in the comment section. I'm kind of interested in what other people like to do for their wound healing. You might also have things in your pharmacy like a topical steroid, an anti-itch, or an antifungal cream. Let's look and see what else I have in here. I've got some eye drops. These I know are expired. I just held them on to let you know that the ones in the bottle come with a preservative, and some people find the preservative irritating, which defeats the purpose of having the drops. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people. So I've switched to the ampules that have no preservative. They're a little more expensive, but they're worth it because in Arizona, you have the air conditioning on, it's dry, and then you have your ceiling fans on, and your eyes just can't catch a break. Oh, and I do actually keep those in my bathroom as well. Ooh, I also have some arnica, ointment, cream, and capsules. Oh, and just as I suspected, my ointment is expired because in this type of cream, I like to have a cream versus an ointment. And I like to have these pills on hand and they are also not expired. So I think we're good there. Oh, I currently don't have any prescriptions, medications in my home pharmacy, but I do have a final 3 items here. Rutin from when I got wounded, and again, that is expired. Lysine, I love this. I get a cold sore right here whenever I'm super stressed out, not eating right, or I actually have a cold. And this seems to knock it out. If I start to feel anything unusual in this area, itching or tingling, I hit right onto the Lysine. And then my fish oil pills, my cod liver oil. I don't like to eat fish, so I get the cod liver oil and I take it every once in a while when I remember because I do know that there are good benefits from having essential fatty acids. Again, I just don't want to eat the fish to get them. I currently don't have any prescription medications in my home pharmacy, but you might have some. Check the dates and dispose of any that are expired. You might also have over-the-counter medications that I don't have here in my home pharmacy. Maybe you like to have cough suppressants or expectorants on hand. Maybe you like to have medications on hand for tummy troubles, constipation, or diarrhea. If you're not sure about something you might want to have in your home pharmacy, you can always buy the smallest size, and if it expires before you use it up, reevaluate if you need to repurchase it. Personally, I have always repurchased these items, even if I've had them on hand long enough to expire. You decide what's best for you. Now that we've sorted through our home pharmacy, removed what's expired, and made a list of what we need to replace, take a few minutes and think about the things you might want to have on hand and add that to your list as well. You don't have to replace everything that's missing in one go. You can pick up one item at a time every time you shop and spread the expense out over time. Reviewing our home pharmacy is a great idea at least once a year. I typically look at mine in October or November, so I have it topped up before the holidays and cold and flu season. I'm so happy you decided to unbox a healthier life with me today and do this small task together. Leave a thumbs up if you did this task or will do it soon, or leave I did it in the comment section. I plan to unbox a healthier life every Friday where we can do a small task or challenge and get healthier together. See you next week.